Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Garrett Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's JUAN Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Soto, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ground ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a foul out of play. And strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
It's a K from the Cole train. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or...
That one ripped. And it is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. So a man at first. Here is AARON Judge. This one smoked, could be trouble. Fought in between, trying for third now. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Just
a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Bellinger up to hit. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Daniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down. Paul Goldschmidt down.
The first baseman.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And goalie goes deep. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Daniel Nunez done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Danny Young.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now
and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball could be 2. Vientos to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Cole back to work. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Here's Jesse Winker.
That's it. The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
There's a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. In there for strike one. Winker at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Francisco Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. Mets leave 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0-1.
0-1.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singled and scored his first time. Judge rips that one. That's not coming back. Aaron Judge leads the yard, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
1 out, bases empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Soto batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Mark. And
big dome.
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Cole is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles.
Now
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right now.
On the ground, and this should do it.
Now batting.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.